Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Now today we are just doing a reasonably short video on the Blackview BV100 Smart Glasses that I recently reviewed. This video is just going to concentrate on the camera quality because some people said I didn't put enough video in the first one. That was my intention because I knew I was going to do a second video just on the camera quality because I think it deserved it. So in this video, that's what we're doing. Camera quality, pictures and video of the BV100. Now obviously the camera on this won't compare to most smartphones. Most smartphone cameras now have got really good, but you've got to remember for the price point, this is below £40. That's pretty good for smart glasses that have got all the other functions built in. You're not just paying for the camera. That is one thing to remember, the price. First section of this video, we're going to look at a recent visit to The Range, which is a budget store in the UK that sell a variety of things. In this instance, I was looking around the Christmas decorations section. Took some videos, took some pictures. How does it cope in shop lighting? See what you think. Let's have a look. I think that is perfectly usable. I was actually quite impressed with the quality, especially pictures. Pictures seem to come out really well. So if you're wearing them, and the good thing is it's so easy to just press it once to take a picture, press it twice to start a video, and then stop it. Now make sure I didn't record people. I'm not going to start doing that. It does have the light to alert people that you are recording, and it does make an audible sound. The main advantage, obviously, of smart glasses and not a camera is you're getting a POV perspective of what I see. You see what I see. You're seeing it from my level. Quite often, you know, you'd hold your camera lower or higher, but you are actually seeing it from my point of view, which I think adds another element to the channel and another tool for me to use in the future. We also, no, I'm going to put these on. It's better. We also visited Monckton Elm Garden Centre, which again is reasonably close to us. How are they doing now? We again looked at some of the Christmas display because Monckton Elm Garden Centre, they put on a really good Christmas display with all the little houses and different Christmas things you can get, the little models and stuff, the little, I don't know, Christmas display, you know, you'll see from the video and the pictures. I think it done quite well. What do you think? Now I think it coped really well because the lighting, especially on the scene where you've got all the buildings laid out and the trains going and everything, and the lighting is quite, it's not dull, but it's muted. It's not overly bright. And the light does change. You've got, you know, different effects going on. So red lights, green lights and stuff to just highlight different elements. And I thought it coped really well. Again, you can clearly see what's going on. And yeah, I was more than pleased with how it done. Yeah, the pictures as well, I think come out really well. So far, I've been quite surprised by these. I must admit, I've been quite surprised by the quality of the camera. And how does it cope outside? How does it cope when you're walking around? And when maybe there's more faster moving objects? Well, in this next section, we look at the recent Taunton Winterfest event that they put on for the Christmas lights switch on. We didn't stay for the Christmas lights because it comes on at 6 o'clock and I wanted to go home and I need to do some editing. And we wanted to go to see the market anyway and have a look around. How does it cope with a faster movement? Some of the amusement rides that were there. Let's have a look. See what you think of this. Again, more than happy with the results of that. And walking around places like the market stalls and that, you can take a quick picture. If there's something that you see and you want to show someone later, you can immediately transfer it to your phone and take it. Yeah, I know you can get your phone out, but especially in touristy areas of everywhere around the world, it's not just London, UK, but it is certainly quite kind of rife at the moment in London. And that is mobile phones being stolen, literally being grabbed out of your hand. People on e-bikes and things, scooters, they literally ride along, grab it, and then they're gone. You're not going to catch them. But with these, they're like 30, 40 quid on your face, and you can take the picture, you can take the video. Your phone is still in your pocket. It's perfect, it's safe and sound. So yeah, people will argue, well, why do you need these? Because you've got a camera. There are instances where these will be better than getting your camera out, especially if you've got an, I don't know, £1,000 phone, and you get it out to use the camera, and then it's gone. Everything you've got on that phone, gone. So I actually think these are better in certain circumstances. And again, unlike getting your phone out, you're getting a POV, point of view experience. Now the last section in this video, I took a walk along my local canal just to see what they're like, just walking, you know, having a look around. Again, took a couple of pictures. See what you think. So, just having a little walk along my local canal. See what the glasses are like. Just walking. And behind me at the moment, some in front of me on the other side, that's fine. But yeah, now they're not going to be perfectly steady, perfectly stable, because your head bobs side to side when you're walking. But is it usable? Is it something that's watchable? I've got a feeling these are going to be much better for taking pictures. reckon it'd be quite cool to live on a boat. Don't like your neighbours, you just move. One thing it doesn't say about these lenses, I'm currently looking into the sun. It doesn't state, make sure I'm not waiting to fall himself, it doesn't state that they transition. It says clear lenses or you get sunglass style. These are definitely darkening in the sunlight. I've not noticed that before. That's pretty cool. And, you know, not advertised. Well done, Blackview. Now, I have asked Blackview if that is a feature, that the lens transition and darken in sunlight, but they haven't got back to me yet. I am still waiting for them, but it seems to be a feature that maybe they forgot to mention. So there you have it. That is a video on the camera quality of the Blackview BV100 Smart Glasses. I'm more than happy with the camera quality. I think it's more than usable. I am going to take this off now. Yeah, I'm more than happy with the camera quality. I think it would add another dimension to the channel. And I plan to use these when I do eventually do shop purchases. I am going to go to places like The Range, B&M, Home Bargains, and other budget-orientated stores that do sell some gadgets as well, some gadgets, some tech items. I could set myself a challenge of maybe spending £100 in B&M and I have to come out with some gaming accessories, or I have to come out with some speakers or whatever, but that is going to come up, and I think this will give me a good tool to use in that scenario. You will see what I see. You can clearly see the prices, you can see the displays, and I can show you things that I may not have bought, but I may have liked and I may have suggested for you guys to have a look. So yeah, I really like these Blackview BV100 Smart Glasses, and I'm really happy that they sent them to me, because it's not something that I would have bought. It's not something that I thought I would have been interested in, but actually they're really good. My wife doesn't like it so much when I wear them out, because she thinks they are chunky, you know, because obviously you've got the batteries and everything, the cameras and everything, you know, so she thinks it makes me look a bit, I don't know. Strange, there you go. She thinks I look a bit strange, but I look strange anyway, come on. So yeah, thank you for contributing to a video. Hey! The boss lady that I tell you about sometimes. So yeah, I actually really like them. But what do you think? What do you think about the camera quality? Bearing in mind, camera quality per price, you know, performance per price. These are less than 40 quid, and I think they're pretty bloody good. So that does it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've found it informative, and I hope you now understand the sort of quality you can expect from the built-in camera on these glasses. I'm going to get out of here. We're going out today. We're going to go to Exeter Christmas Market. We'll probably fall out, argue. We normally do, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, because you always think you're right and you're not. You're starting a washing machine?
Once you've finished.
Unbelievable. Well, I'm being rushed. Anyway, that does it for this video, guys. Hope to see you again very soon in the next one. Bye for now.